I never had to tackle anyone even remotely, but I think the biggest guy I've ever fought was 6'5". Obviously this guy's got a few inches on him, but it's going to be interesting. I feel I've got the speed and technical ability to get past his long reach and 24 stone of weight. He's a mammoth of a man, but I think I can break him down and take him out.
Weight world champion, but there's a big challenge in his way, quite literally. At 7'2", the Russian Nikolai Valuev. Sarah Orchard met up with Haye to find out how he plans to beat the so-called beast from the east.
In the last decade, Bermondsey's David Haye has flown up the world boxing ranks. He's gone from promising amateur to slick professional. He now faces his biggest challenge, a heavyweight world title fight against Russian Nikolai Valuev, better known as David versus Goliath.
So let's put this fight into height context. I'm around 5'2", probably 5'5", wearing my heels. This is David Haye. He is 6'3". This guy, Nikolai Valuev, is 7'2". That's huge. I can't even reach the top of his head.
He's really, really big. He's really strong. He's never been knocked down, never been knocked out in 51 fights. And I'm expecting a real hard night's work, a real tough fight. But I feel I've got what it takes to find a strategy to beat this big guy.
He's not just a great big lump. He is the biggest heavyweight champion in history, but classically the giants fall.
He is a huge man. He's got arms like tree trunks. His legs are like forests. There's no way I would even share a room with the guy.
He's ugly as hell. He's probably one of the ugliest human beings. He is the ugliest human being I've ever seen in the flesh. You see his horror movies and you think, no one can look like that. No, this guy truly does.
You'd never guess David likes to wind up his opponents, and today was an opportunity to do just that, with the aid of an actor and a Halloween mask. But away from the bravado and theatre, the fight takes place in Germany on the 7th of November. Can the man they call the Haymaker go all the way?
Will he be the next British heavyweight champion of the world?
Absolutely, yes.
Sarah Orchard, BBC London News.
WBA heavyweight crown, but he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty cool, and he's just smiling there. He is a naturally confident character, and that's a huge asset, isn't it?
And he looks very ripped, doesn't he? Ripped and ready for this fight. That was the word all week, and now we can see it.
Remember, 15 stone 7, David Haye's career heaviest. But look at that muscle definition. He really does look like a genuine heavyweight now, even though it is only his third fight in boxing's premier division. So we'll just get that converted. 16 stone 6 for David Haye, which is far and away his career heaviest. That is a real surprise.
That is a big surprise. He's nearly a stone heavier than he's ever been before, so he wants a bit of extra power and bulk in there to counteract Valuev. Of course, the downside of that is he giving away a bit of the speed with that?
That's the question. He might have narrowed the gap, but it's still an enormous gap. And has he given up some of his natural speed advantages, Jim?
He may have done, but I don't think so. David is naturally athletic, but obviously that shows us the plan does not revolve around movement and the Muhammad Ali boxing style that we hoped he would adopt. He's looking for power. He believes, he said all the way through, that he can knock this man out. Well, his weight this afternoon proves that that's what he believes, and that's what he's looking for. He's looking to get into range and hurt Valuev. That's without a doubt, that's his plan.
But here comes the man they call the beast from the east, the Russian giant Nikolai Valuev. He was rather baited and booed by a few of the British fans, but look at him, he looks as calm as ever. But what a huge, towering figure, 7 feet tall. It really is a daunting prospect for David Haye, but a quiet, gentle man as well, isn't he?
He is. He reads poetry, doesn't fit the stereotype at all, listens to Mozart, and look at him in there. He fills the ring, doesn't he? He almost engulfs his opponents in there.
24 stone 8, Nikolai Valuev's career heaviest weight. He was lightest last time out against Evander Holyfield, 22 stones 2, and he looks like he's trained very hard for this.
Well, we've already heard rumours that the camp have been trying to trim him down once again. As I mentioned earlier, he's trimmed down in his last 2 defences, So I'm wondering, do they expect a lightest ever weight here, or will it just maybe they brought him down as far as they think is healthy? We're about to find out.
Let's see what he weighs, but he does look trim. He has carried a bit of weight around his midriff.
143.3, 143.3.
So 143.3 kilograms. We'll get that translated for you. So here they come. Here's the head-to-head now. 22 stone 7 pounds. Just converting the weight for Nikolai Valuev, which is towards his. It's a good lightweight for him. It looks like he's trained hard, but look at David Haye.
There's an interesting with Haye in the build-up to this, because he wants to sell the fight. He's been bending his knees in some of these shots to make Valuev look even bigger than him.
Two fighters just pulled apart there, Jim. I think Haye trying it on a bit.
Well, David's eyes are fixed on him. David has put himself on the line for this fight. As soon as it was announced, he's come out with all the insults. He's talked the talk, as they say. Now he's prepared to walk the walk. And look at his eyes. Fantastic. Well, whatever weight he decided to come at, he looks in fantastic shape. He looks phenomenal. And his eyes have not left Nikolai Valuev. They haven't blinked. He looks so focused and looks in tremendous shape.
It is it's a potentially thrilling encounter. This Don King trying to steal the show in the middle there, but
no change there then, Craig.
No, absolutely not. But I mean, the heavyweight division may not be what it was, but if David Haye could knock this big fella out, have him laid out on the canvas, he would surely become a global superstar.
He certainly would, yeah. He overnight sensation, to use the cliche. But just to clarify it, we thought that Haye would be giving away about 7 stone in this fight all through the build-up. In fact, he's only giving away 6 stone and 1 pound. I say only. That is quite a bit, isn't it, when you think of it?
I suppose the only concern is, has he sacrificed just a little bit of speed?
Well, as I said a couple of minutes ago, he's naturally athletic, so I don't expect he'll have lost a lot of athleticism. No, he's a natural athlete. I'm sure he'll be quick, and I hope he hasn't put on the weight so as he can wrestle about in clinches, because that's the last thing he needs. But they've obviously worked on power. They see power as the important thing, and as we've said, Valuev has never really been hit with as ferocious a puncher as David Haye. So who knows? David Haye may know something we don't know. Maybe he does have the power to hurt Valuev.
Okay, 2 final questions then for you, gentlemen, which could be key to this fight. I'll put the first one to you, Jim. Is David Haye capable of boxing for 12 rounds at a steady pace, at a brisk pace, against a man as huge as Nikolai Valuev?
Physically, of course he's capable of that, but it's David's mentality that worries. David loves pleasing the fans, he loves being exciting, he loves being dramatic. He will want a knockout. He wants to pick up the title tomorrow night, but he wants to do it in fashion. He doesn't want to steal the title, he doesn't want to look bad in doing it, and that is what's always worried me about David Haye, the fact that he loves exciting people, and I think he's going to get into range tomorrow night, especially now that I see what he's weighed in at. He is going for the knockout tomorrow night. I tell you what, but what a fight it's going to be.
And that's the other question, Ian. Is he capable of hurting Nikolai Valuev? And is that going to be perhaps the decisive factor here?
Oh, that's what we're here to find out. Nobody's hurt Valuev yet. He's had 52 fights. He's never been off the floor in all those rounds. But this weight is really quite significant, I think. 16 stone, 6 pounds for Haye. About a stone more than he's ever weighed. I think they are training for power and a knockout, and it might be a mistake. However, a leap of faith, I think Haye will do it somehow. I think he might do it.
Gentlemen, thanks very much. Fascinating comments and analysis on that weigh-in, but what an event this is building up to be. Amazing scenes here at the weigh-in today. David Haye, by far a career heaviest, almost by a stone. But you know what? The excitement is building so much here in Euroborg. This is more than a boxing match, more than even a world heavyweight title fight. This is an event television, a huge event, an event.
Let's get this party started. Coming to the ring at this time, the challenger from Great Britain, David Haymaker And now, with the live performance of Sunrise Avenue and their hit song, Not Again, making his entrance to the ring, the defending WBA Heavyweight World Champion, Nikolai. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we shall honor the homeland of challenger and champion with their respective national anthems. Ladies and gentlemen, meine Damen und Herren, willkommen. Welcome to the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA Heavyweight Championship of the World. Presented by Sauerland Event and Don King Productions in association with Haymaker and Golden Boy Promotions. This bout is sanctioned by the FBA President Willibald Palatine and the World Boxing Association President Gilberto Mendoza. At ringside, the 3 judges scoring this bout on the 10-point system are from Italy, Stefano Carrozza. From Spain, Juan Manuel Garcia Reyes. And from the United States, Tom Miller. And inside the ring, the referee in charge of the action at the bell, from Puerto Rico, Luis Pabon. And now, ladies and gentlemen, meine Damen und Herren, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the red corner, Del Roteca, wearing the Union Jack colors, official weight 98.4 kilograms. Professional record 23 fights, 22 victories, including 21 knockouts. From London, England, the challenger, undefeated as a heavyweight and the former cruiserweight champion of the world, David the Haymaker. And fighting out of the blue corner, De Blauenicke, wearing black, official weight 143.3 kilograms. Professional record, 52 fights, 50 victories, including 34 KOs. From St. Petersburg, Russia, the 2-time reigning, defending WBA heavyweight champion of the world, the Russian giant, Dame Gasparai, Nikolai, valuev.
Okay, guys, I give you instruction in the dressing room. They're having a clean match. Good luck, and God bless you.
месте, потому что он все время старается в контратаке сходу назад атаковать. Не налезай, а так все нормально. Все, двигайся, левый, левый. И 2-3 удара прогоняй. И после атаки не успеешь уйти, руки на месте держи. И сразу в ответе. Понял? Все, головой не иди вперед. Он все время сходу назад двигается и хочет атаковать. Поэтому руки выбрасывай перед собой, чтобы он не атаковал. Понял? Не давай ему готовить атаку. И когда у канатов, пробивай, не налезай. То, что мы делаем, пробивай, пробивай. Он ускользает, пробивай. Еще сразу. Руки на месте держи. Да. Саша, руку не дай руки и левым плечом вперед. Та, пробегай. И бей последним ударом в грудь. Расслабим. Хорошо? А здесь держи. Здесь сюда стань на ногу. Не стой вперед головой. На левую ногу.
The bell, Napon. The bell, okay? Down.
Правый начни надо. Правый, левый, правый. Понял? И все удары в грудь. Третьим ударом ты только достаешь. И развивай. Все идет пока нормально. Давай, Коленька, давай, дорогой. Не теряйся и в защите не теряйся. Все, выдергивай его. Уже разогрелся ты. Нельзя...
desperate, man. He's getting desperate. I'll say one thing as well. You really found the range with the right hand towards the end of the round. And just because you didn't believe it was going to land, you weren't that sure, but that range is almost there. Remember, you've got to spring in fast with those feet and you'll be gone. All right? Defense is sweet. Combination of Colonel Whittaker and Jack Dempsey. Cool. Deep breath.
Second toe. Second toe. Second toe. Out.
Он вниз садится, снизу доставай. Начинай легкими и в конце припирай, бей 2-3 удара. Все время развивай атаки. Только в атаке у тебя успех. 2-3 удара вперед. Атакующие действия, Коля. И через защиту. Защиту не забывай. Все сейчас удары на твоей защите. Понял? Он не попал чистым ударом. Молодец. Давай, давай, поддержи публику. И не бойся. Руки на защите, иди вперед. 3 удара, 4. Руки на защите. От защиты работай повторно.
Бок.
listen to me. Don't get complacent. All of a sudden, you fidgeted fast at the end of the round and you had no success. But for most of the round, when he's trying to punch, you've gone down to his speed. Do you understand? And when you want to punch, feint first to see if he wants to throw. If he doesn't, spring in and spring. Okay? Don't you dare get lazy with that defence line. Don't let him lull you into his speed. And once you're clear of that, once you're clear, relax and switch on again.
Come on. Book.
побольше сейчас. Свободных, легких ударов. И не целься в голову. Не надо целиться в плечо. Да, бей в грудь, плечо. Проходи 2-3 удара, снизу бей. Боковые бей, такие вот загребающие, когда в середине. От защиты. И потом левым плечом. Не иди вперед вот так головой. Вот так, отсюда работай. Все здесь держи, придержи. И отсюда бей его, отсюда бей боковой. 3 удара. Первым ударом не доставай. Раз-два. Раз-два. Выдергивай и бей. Прямо вались на него. Ничего он не сделает. С ударом.
Book. Second serve, second serve. Second serve. Second serve. Valuev. Ball.
Nice deep breath. Nice deep breath. Hands okay?
Yeah. I'll feel them.
Worry about that in 6 minutes' time, huh? He is going to get desperate.
Yeah.
You've got to fuck him off. Stop drifting to the corner.
Okay.
Fidget, and then when he's centre ring, twitching. And that's where you can pay him, okay? Because every now and again he switches off after he's done that charge. Get your breath. That's all you got to do. Clean, clean, clean.
Second serve, second serve. Second serve.
Хорошо, удара. Раунд. Раунд. Последний раунд, Коля. Активность. Он хочет на какой-то. Иди и бей, неси его. 3 удара. Коля, удары нужны, дорогой мой.
Last round, okay?
По очкам там что-то сомнительно все. Давай удары. Легко работай, не старайся сильно. Попадай. Вот сейчас.
Everything you can fucking do behind making him miss.
Yeah, you understand? All right? You understand?
Yeah. So much left in you. You've got to make him miss. Clean.
Test. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards. Juan Manuel Reyes Garcia scores it 114 even. Stefano Carroza scores it 116-112. And Tom Miller scores it 116-112 to the winner by majority decision. From London, England, the new WBA heavyweight champion of the world, David Haymaker.
David, hey. David, come on. How does it feel, Sounds? Heavyweight champion of the world.
Everything to me. When I was a little baby, I said I'd be the heavyweight champion of the world. And today, my dreams become true. I fought the biggest heavyweight champion in history. He was very strong. I hit him with big shots. And only in the last round did it seem to hurt him and stun him. But I damaged my hand in I think it's the second or third round, so I couldn't throw too many right hands. So I tried to win it extensively with my left hand. My hand's very tender, I'm very sore. That's why I only used it very irregular.
When did you realize I can really win against him today?
I realized it from when I signed the contract. I knew that I'm the best heavyweight in the world. And today I found a strategy that wasn't. I didn't train to do that. I trained to be more aggressive, but I damaged my hand, so I had to take my foot off the gas and win it clever. Win rounds, you know, and it worked out.
All this trash talking before the fight. Is this just part of the business, or what is it?
You know, I'm a guy who says what I think. You know, I think what I say sometimes upsets people, but you know, I've got full respect for Valuev. I know I didn't show him any respect before the fight, but you know, after it, he showed he could take some big shots, and he's a very, very strong man, and I believe he'll win back the title another time.
What will happen tonight?
Tonight I'm going to party, baby. I'm going to party all night long.
Thanks a lot, David Haye.
Nikolai Valuev, was ist passiert? David Haye nimmt den Gürtel nach England. Was ist die Enttäuschung? Wie fühlen Sie sich?
Конечно, мне не до шуток сейчас. Радоваться нечему, я извиняюсь, что разочаровал болельщиков, проиграв этот пояс. Прошу у них в первую очередь прощения за это. Я думаю, что все дело оказалось в последнем раунде. И именно в последний раунд решил исход поединка.
Wann haben Sie gemerkt, dass es heute nicht so läuft? Was ist schiefgelaufen?
Скорость соперника не позволяла мне полноценно работать правой рукой. Разница в 40 с лишним килограмм действительно сказалась. Ничего не поделаешь.
Sie sind ja schon mal zurückgekommen. Wie geht's jetzt weiter? Gibt es eine Kampfansage? Schaffen Sie es noch einmal zurück?
Да, я обязательно буду драться. Я не могу сказать, что я получил сокрушительное поражение, после которого завязывает с боксом. Поэтому, конечно, я продолжу заниматься.
Vielen Dank, Nikolai Valuev. Danke.